Everyone, I was just having a bit of a play this morning, and I suddenly thought, well, perhaps you'd like to join me. I got out this new set of dragonflies from Craft Addiction UK, and I thought I would, do a little treatment of a piece of card to cut them out with. I just cut them out first of all to see what they look like, as I knew you'll usually do, and then I decided to do this business where I put some glue, this glue in fact, Nuvo broad-tipped glue pen, onto a piece of card, drop a few bits of Gilding Flakes onto it, and then add some Mica Powder. So what I think I'll do is I'll do a little bit more here. That is big enough. I'll do a little bit more there to show you what I do. And that can go behind this, because what I thought I would have on my card is the slatted square, the small one. And this die comes with, the ones that you can put the ribbon through from Craft Addiction. But I don't want to use it to cut. I want to use it to emboss. So let's just kind of go along the way a little minute and I'll put this on first. I'll cut this out first, and then we'll put it through again and emboss that one. And then I'll show you how to do the effect for that. Don't you think that's pretty? Look. Isn't that gorgeous? And I'll put a few little gems or something down the middle, and that'll be magic. So let's just get this on here. I think that's okay. Cut this out. What's the matter with this? Oh, my platform top's here. Good gracious. I couldn't work out what was the matter. Maybe it wasn't going through properly. Right, let's just cut this out. Now I want to emboss this surround. Take that off. Take this piece out. Get a rubber mat, put that onto my plate, this on top, that on top of that. I'm going to have to take this as well. Don't want this to move. It's nice how these fit together, isn't it? Interchangeably. Oh dear. Okay. Now I'll just emboss this. For this I need to use this adapter plate in my Platinum 6. Nice when you can use dies for embossing as well as cutting, isn't it? So here's my card panel now. This is all kind of pretty. It's got, they're not dots, they're like little outward facing dashes, really rather nice. And there's a couple of little marks on there, so let's just use my electric eraser. I don't know what that is. I really don't know what that is. I just wiped the top plate, so it can't be that. Let's get an ordinary. That might have to be the place for a pearl or a diamond, or... It's not going, is it? Gosh. I don't know what that is or where it's come from. This is an ink rubber, eraser, whatever you care to call it. Ah, nearly gone. We're fine, we're fine. No pearls or gems of any sort needed to obscure that. Right, so that's that. Now I'm going to put some of these kind of like this, maybe 3. And then I'll have some of that behind. So I'll just show you how I did it. There's my front panel. I've got my card base over there. So let's just show you quickly what to do. This is so simple. And I think that is just so effective, isn't it? I'm going over the top of this. It doesn't matter because it's kind of going to be behind. Right, this is just a bit of glue. Now, when you want to use this glue with Gilding Flakes, you do actually need to just let that go off a little. It needs to be slightly tacky, not wet. If it's wet, when you come to try and burnish the Gilding Flakes or the mica powders, you'll just push it around, sort of slide it around in the glue. The glue won't grip it. So if you leave it just a little while, just a few moments to go tacky, then there won't be any problem. And you can see, rather than shiny, it becomes satiny. Okay, next thing to do is just to put on a few sort of crumbs, really, of Gilding Flakes, just tiny little bits, because these things are just small. We just want a hint, just a hint of Gilding Flakes. All right, that will probably do. Now, you do not want to burnish it yet, but you do want it to grab. So just tamp it down. This thing's called a scoochie. It comes from Indigo Blue, and it's the best thing I've ever used for Gilding Flakes. If you can't get one of these, you can use like a stencil brush, something firm, like this kind of thing. Fairly firm bristles. Okay, that's that. I'm going to put the lid back on this before I sneeze or cough and send them skywards. Right, these are the three colours of mica powder that I've got. These are really cheapies. So all I do is this. With a soft brush, this brush is like, I think it was from, oh, it's an aqua tint brush, it says, but Perfect Pearls brushes are ideal. You just need a soft, fluffy brush. So I'm just dipping it into the powder, and I'm just going to dab here and there. Okay, there's the green. Let's do the purple. Oops. The top wasn't on properly, was it? That's why it's come out. Ooh, it's a lot. All right, and let's have a little bit of the blue. Should be working on a paper, shouldn't I? I think I was the last time I did this. Okay. Now I'm going to put it onto a paper so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, here's a piece of paper. I'm just going to spread this powder around. Now the first of the powders to come in contact with the glue is the one that's going to grab it. So whichever one went down first, that's the one that'll grab it. Now I'm going to just burnish. Isn't that gorgeous? Just look. A surfeit of purple, really, but we won't worry about it. This is going to go behind my aperture. Okay, just give my fingers a wipe. Okay, there's my card front. Here's my piece of background. Just cut this off. That is going to go behind there, like that. Isn't that pretty? And I don't know how many dragonflies I'm going to put on, but what I think I will do is, which is why I've got this out, is just to emphasize the body just a little. So with a marker, I'm just going to do a little bit of purple around the left-hand side of the body. I'll do it on all of them, and then we can just choose which of these we do put on. They're so pretty. Got a load of them here, look. These actually, there's three sizes here. They're not absolutely identical. They're just slightly different in the size of the wings. Okay. And then I think we can do, I'm not sure whether to do pearls or gems really. Let's just take a look. I think that's about the size. Let's just have a look. I might colour these. I think 2 might be enough actually. Oh, 2 at once there. That was clever. If you're bothered about, I don't think it's coming off, but if you're bothered about powders like this rubbing off when you've used them as a, you know, a decoration like this, you can always use a spray of hairspray, or you can, this is it, Deco Spray, PBO, varnish. So it's transparent, and you can just give a quick squirt of that, something like that. So in the ordinary way, it's probably going to be absolutely fine. Probably not going to need any spray, but if you are bothered, I say hairspray will do, but you can get definite sprays. I think I'm going to put that directly behind so we can see it. And that's rather nice because of the predominance of the purple, and the top butterflies are predominance of the sort of green and blue, so we can kind of link them together that way. Right, let's just put this onto here. There we are. While I'm this way up, I'll put some foam tape on here. I can find the end. Look at the size of this. Find the end. Okay, there's my card base. Then we can just put a little flight of dragonflies somewhere on there like that. Don't know if we want all of them. We could. Can make 2 cards out of this actually. I think we can make 2. I'll use those for another one. So whether I put a sentiment on or not, I don't know, but aren't they pretty? So pretty. And you saw me drawing here quite happily, not realising I was on my desk. So that was alcohol marker, which would stain. So I've just put a little bit of isopropyl alcohol on there, and you can see it starting to work to get it away. So that is how I clean up my messes. So this surface has seen better days, I must say. About time I had a freshen up. So there's the end product. I think I'll just use 3 little dragonflies. I may put a sentiment on. I'm still, you know, ruminating about that. So I hope you like it. Do come back and see me very soon. And thank you for watching.